Growing Garden might be getting one of its most game-changing updates in a very long time. This update might actually break Growing Garden, or it might actually save Growing Garden. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about every single prediction and every single leak that we have for this next upcoming Trading Hub update. That is right, guys, Trading Hub might be coming to Growing Garden. Once again, we're going to go ahead and talk about all of this in just a second, but before that, as always, drop a like and subscribe. It helps me out a bunch. We are also trying to get to 400,000 subscribers, so if you guys want to help me get to 400,000 subscribers, hit that subscribe button right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. I'm not even going to waste any of your time, guys, but today I woke up and I found something very interesting in the Grow a Garden Discord server. So as you guys know, Grow a Garden devs are notorious for leaking things very vaguely. Like, we actually don't know what some of these leaks usually mean. And today is no different because we got a brand new leak inside of the official Grow a Garden Discord server. As you guys can see, a brand new leak that was posted an hour ago. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I woke up and the first thing I did was make a video for you guys, so please hit that subscribe button. I barely sleep anymore. But basically, it is a singular sentence where Adrian, one of the developers of Grow a Garden, goes ahead and says Stalk is going to take on an entirely new meaning in the upcoming weeks. Now, what could that possibly mean? I have no idea. I don't know what that could possibly mean. There is so many things that could possibly mean, but honestly, guys, this got me very curious, because what could Stalk mean other than, well, being Stalk? As you guys know, Stalk right over here is Stalk, right? You go here, you buy things, and that is about it. What could the developers possibly add that would change the meaning of Stalk in Grow a Garden? And what's interesting too is I don't know if this is related or not, guys, and this might not be related, and I might just sound like a complete like conspiracy head, like I don't know, but for some reason all of these Stalk notifiers on Discord just stopped working. As you guys know, Discord has the Stalk notifiers. I have one inside of my Discord server. If you guys are in need of a reliable Stalk notifier, I have mine, but as you guys can see, for some reason the Stalk notifier is just not working. For the past 4 or 5 hours, guys, my Stalk notifier stopped working. Same goes for Vulcan. You guys might know what Vulcan is. It is another very popular Stalk notifier, and for some reason, guys, both of these Stalk notifiers right now, and only for Grow a Garden, have stopped working. So check this out. All of the Grow a Garden stalks have stopped working. The egg notifier does not work. The Stalk notifier, the gear notifier, all of them stopped working at 3:50 a.m. for me, of course, time zones adjusted. But after that, guys, no more stalks for some reason. Same goes for the egg notifier. But if we go ahead and look at the Plants versus Brainrot stalk notifier, this is working perfectly fine. So this is clearly an issue with the Grow a Garden stalks. So clearly the devs are doing something, and I'm not sure what this something possibly could be. Once again, I don't know if these two are related. They might just be unrelated, and I might just sound like an idiot, and some dev watching this video might just be scoffing and laughing at me right now. But honestly, guys, it is very interesting. Why did I say interesting like that? Interesting. It's very interesting. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about some theories I have on what this message could possibly mean. So immediately, the first thing that came to my mind was a trading center. We have been leaked a trading center many times, or at least not leaked, but the community has been asking for a trading center for a very long time. Basically, if you guys don't know what a trading center is, it's going to be a completely new area where people can maybe throw up a bunch of stalls, and inside these stalls they can go ahead and sell their favorite pets. And instead of us having to go over to Discord servers like mine, link is in the description down below, you know, to find a bunch of people to trade with, we can now go over to this new trading center that's going to be integrated into the map itself. And yeah, you can go ahead and trade with a bunch of random people that way. This would honestly be a pretty cool idea, and I could see the devs doing this, and this also aligns with stocks changing forever, because yeah, you know, trading, stocks, etc. Hope that makes sense. But this could also mean that we might get seed trading to Grow a Garden. That is right, guys, we might get seed trading to Grow a Garden very soon, because I don't see a reason why they might not add that to the game if they are going to be changing stocks forever, right? I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this theory in the comments down below. It's completely vague. I'm completely making this up. But again, guys, we don't have much to work with here. All I know is that stocks is going to change in the next upcoming weeks, so bear with me here. Now, as I said before, Trading Hub is not a new concept. This has been something that has been requested ever since the trading update came out like months and months ago. So once again, this is not a new idea that I just came up with. This has been in the game. This has been in the talks for a very long time. As you guys can see, this person right over here a few months ago, in fact, went ahead and sent out this message where he basically says trading system plus hub. Now this is before the trading ticket actually came out, so just ignore this. Let's just go ahead and concentrate on this. A proper legitimate trading UI where you can put seeds, pets, money, plants, etc. would decrease scam/incentives to scam, along with giving players peace of mind when they're trying to trade. The hub would be like YBA's separate trading game. You can teleport to the trading center through an NPC or a settings menu. So yeah, once again, just like I said before, maybe we can have a new NPC, or maybe even just this guy right over here, Sam, could have a new option where you guys can go ahead and go to the trading hub or something. That would be pretty neat. Once again, hopefully this gives us the ability to trade cosmetics, because currently you cannot trade cosmetics. Maybe we can also trade seeds, even if it is not limited time seeds. I just really want to see trading seeds come to the game, and hopefully, just hopefully, they remove the ability to trade shekels, because we all know trading shekels is a bad idea. My second theory is a stock market system. Now hear me out, this is gonna get very analytical, but imagine a stock market where you guys can go ahead and fluctuate the prices of certain plants. For example, if a plant such as the, I don't know, let's say coconut is high in demand, a lot of people are buying the coconut, the price of the coconut is slowly going to increase. But let's say something like the apple seed is barely being bought. This means that the apple seed is slowly going to reduce in price. Hope that makes sense. This just makes an incentive for players to actually go ahead and buy these seeds that are currently not being bought as much. Just like the real stock market. If you guys know how the real stock market works, this is kind of going to function in a similar way. The more people buy a certain seed, the higher the price it's gonna get, and the less people buy a certain seed, the lower the price of it is going to get. So seeds that are extremely valuable, like the Crimson Thorn, is gonna be astronomically expensive, whereas seeds that are not as popular, like let's say something like the Ember Lily, is not going to be as valuable but still pretty expensive. This might actually help a lot with Grow a Garden's inflation, and it might add a adaptive pricing strategy to Grow a Garden where the prices change depending on the inflation in the game. Once again, this sounds very complicated, I know, but with the devs adding a bunch of things, you never know, bro, they might actually consider adding this to the game too. Maybe they might pair this up with a trading system in Grow a Garden, who knows. But once again, when I hear of stocks, that is what I mean. That's what it comes to my mind when I hear stocks. So maybe this is what Adrian is talking about, a stock market coming to the game. So just to recap, the first idea I had was a trading hub, and the second idea I have is a stock market. Moving on to the third idea that I had. So this one is once again very far-fetched, but imagine if we had to go ahead and deliver our seeds. Right now, to go ahead and sell your seeds, you simply have to go ahead and submit them to this guy right over here. But what if instead of Steven taking any seeds, he goes ahead and gives us a list of different seeds that he wants every single week, and we have to go ahead and deliver all of these seeds to get money. For example, 1 week Steven can ask us for tomatoes, potatoes, Crimson Thorn, Ember Lilies, and maybe something else. Then the next week that list changes, and maybe we have to go ahead and submit 50 of these each, you know, something along those lines. This basically means, once again, all of the seeds in the game are gonna have an opportunity to be picked. You know, all of these seeds are gonna be utilized instead of some being ignored completely. And it's also gonna give a little bit more depth to the game, because now instead of just brainlessly just submitting plants to this guy every single time you grow them, you actually have to think, and you actually have to plant specific plants, not just any random plant that makes you the most money. Once again, hope that makes sense. I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but maybe the devs can make it a little bit easier. But yeah, those are my 3 ideas for the next Grow a Garden update that is possibly going to change the game forever. Once again, these ideas are very early stages. I just quickly came up with them, so if you guys have any better ideas, please let me know in the comments down below. And as always guys, if you watched this video all the way to the end, comment down stock. Let's see how many of you actually made it to the end of the video. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys found this video fun to watch or just entertaining. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.